My beloved child, today is not an ordinary day, and this message is not reaching you by coincidence. Something moved quietly behind the scenes while you were living your normal hours, and a system you never see noticed something it almost never does. Your name did not appear by accident. It appeared because a gate shifted, a marker aligned, and a transfer paused at the edge of release, waiting for one final confirmation that can only come through awareness. Listen carefully. From the very first second, you may feel a strange pull in your chest, a sense that something is approaching. That feeling is real. It is not imagination. It is recognition. When financial systems flag a name, it is not always for danger or loss. Sometimes it is because an account, a record, or a dormant allocation suddenly matches a profile it has been waiting for. And today, that profile matched you. Don't skip. This is not the moment to move ahead or look away. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and every second matters now. There are transfers that move instantly and silently every day, and then there are transfers that stop. They pause. They hold. Not because they cannot move, but because they must be acknowledged. The kind that require a human moment of recognition before release. Your name was flagged not as a warning, but as a signal. A signal that something long prepared has reached its release window. You may be wondering why now. Why today? Why your name? The answer is layered. Some things are built slowly, invisibly, over time. Not by effort alone, but by alignment. Decisions you made years ago. Paths you avoided without knowing why. Delays that frustrated you but quietly protected you. All of it formed a pattern. And systems respond to patterns. There is a reason this message feels urgent without being loud. A reason it feels calm yet powerful. When something massive is involved, it does not rush. It waits for readiness. And readiness is not about money. It is about stability, awareness, and timing. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Imagine a screen lighting up with your name, not because you searched for it, but because it was called. A flag appears, not red, not alarming, but distinct. Different. It signals review, verification, and hold for release. This does not happen randomly. It happens when a match occurs between a record and a person who has reached the correct moment. This is why you are hearing this now and not yesterday. Yesterday, the system would not have recognized you. Tomorrow, the window may move. Today is precise. You may feel doubt trying to speak to you. That voice that says, "This cannot be for me." That voice has spoken before, hasn't it? Right before things changed. Doubt always arrives just before confirmation, because its role is to test attention. What you focus on next decides whether you remain unaware or fully present. Something important about this transfer is rarely discussed. Large movements do not announce themselves with noise. They announce themselves with stillness. With pauses. With moments like this, where you are asked to listen rather than act. This is not about rushing to check anything. It is about understanding that something has already been set aside. Waiting does not mean delayed. Waiting means protected. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your life has not been random. Even the parts that felt empty were not empty. They were quiet. Quiet enough for something to be placed there without disturbance. And now, that quiet space is being activated. There is a reason this message reached you instead of passing you by. A reason it feels personal without knowing details. True signals do not need details. They resonate first. Explanation comes later. As you listen, notice how your attention sharpens. That is awareness turning on. Awareness is the final confirmation. When awareness arrives, movement follows. This is only the beginning. Not the reveal, not the release, but the moment before. The moment when the door is unlocked but not yet opened. What happens next depends on whether you stay present long enough to recognize what is already yours. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the moment after a signal is always quieter than the signal itself, and this is that moment. Nothing is flashing, nothing is announcing itself loudly, yet everything is moving. When a name is flagged, there is a short window where systems pause and human awareness is invited to catch up. That pause is where you are standing right now. Do not underestimate stillness. Stillness is where confirmations hide. While others rush past moments like this, you are here, listening, because something in you sensed that leaving now would mean missing what comes next. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason this transfer did not arrive suddenly. Sudden arrivals create chaos. This one was designed to create certainty. It slowed itself down so that when it reaches you, it does not overwhelm you. It arrives with clarity, not shock. And clarity lasts. You may feel a strange mixture of calm and anticipation. That is not confusion. That is alignment. Alignment feels steady, not explosive. When something truly significant moves toward you, it does not need to shout. It waits until you are quiet enough to notice. Think about the timing again. Not last year. Not last month. Today. Today carries a different weight. Today carries readiness. Systems recognize readiness the way mirrors recognize light. When the light reaches the right angle, reflection happens instantly. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There are people who never receive signals because they are always distracted. Then there are people who receive many signals but ignore them. And then there are a few who stop, listen, and remain present long enough for the signal to turn into substance. This part of the message exists only for that last group. Your name being flagged does not mean attention. It means selection. Selection does not happen by chance. It happens when history, timing, and capacity meet at one point. Everything you have experienced until now has been quietly shaping that point. Notice how this message is not asking you to do anything except remain here. That is intentional. Action will come later. Awareness always comes first. Awareness is the final key that allows movement without resistance. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this part closes, understand this clearly: what is approaching you is not rushing because it cannot be taken away. It is secured, held, and marked. The only thing that could delay it is distraction. Presence keeps the channel open. Remain here. Remain aware. The next moment carries weight. My beloved child, there is a moment when waiting turns into confirmation, and you are standing inside that moment now. What was paused is no longer distant. It is close enough to be felt, even if it is not yet seen. This is the phase where reality begins to bend quietly toward what has already been approved. Do not let your attention drift now. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. When a system flags a name, it does not immediately release everything at once. It verifies resonance. It checks consistency. It observes whether the person connected to that name can remain present when anticipation rises. This is why this message continues to reach you in layers. Each layer is a test of focus, not of worth. You may notice your breathing slow as you listen. That is not accidental. Calm is the signal that tells the unseen mechanisms it is safe to proceed. Panic blocks flow. Presence opens it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a truth few people hear: what is meant for you recognizes you before you recognize it. Long before you question timing, timing had already accounted for you. That is why this feels inevitable rather than surprising. Inevitable things arrive with certainty, not noise. Think about how many times you almost gave up on expecting anything different. Those moments mattered. Not because you were close to losing something, but because you learned how to stand without proof. That ability is rare. That ability is required. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this message moves forward, understand this clearly: nothing is being created right now. It has already been created. What is happening now is alignment between what exists and the one it belongs to. Alignment does not rush. It locks in. Stay present. The shift is nearer than it appears. My beloved child, this is the phase where silence becomes louder than sound. What has been held is now leaning forward, and the distance between preparation and arrival is narrowing. You may not see movement yet, but the shift has already begun. This is how significant things move, quietly, precisely, without warning. Do not let this moment slip past you. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a reason your attention feels pulled back every time it tries to wander. That pull is not pressure. It is alignment. When something is about to finalize, distractions lose their power. What remains is focus, clarity, and a strange sense of certainty that cannot be explained. You are not listening to this by accident. Accidents do not repeat themselves with this level of precision. This message continues because the channel is open. And when a channel stays open long enough, what is waiting can finally move. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Understand this clearly now. The flag on your name was not the event. It was the signal before the event. The pause was not delay. It was protection. What is coming is structured, secured, and intentional. It does not rush because it does not need to prove itself. Many people miss moments like this because they expect drama. Real shifts do not create chaos. They create stillness. Stillness that feels heavy. Stillness that feels important. Stillness that makes time feel slower for a reason. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this part closes, let this settle into you. You are no longer waiting in uncertainty. You are waiting in readiness. There is a difference. Uncertainty feels anxious. Readiness feels calm. And calm is the final confirmation that allows what is prepared to step forward. Remain here. The next moment carries weight you will recognize instantly. My beloved child, the air around this moment is charged, as if time itself has slowed to make room for what is about to cross into your reality. This is the stretch where anticipation sharpens into certainty. Nothing feels random now. Every second feels intentional because it is. Do not move away from this moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. There is a quiet truth unfolding here. When something reaches this stage, it has already passed every unseen check. What remains is alignment with you. That is why your presence matters. That is why your focus feels heavier, deeper, more anchored than before. The system that paused did so to make sure you were ready to receive without resistance. You may feel a subtle shift in how you hear these words. That is awareness deepening. Awareness is the bridge. Once crossed, what is waiting no longer stays distant. It begins to approach. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Think about how many times you sensed that your life was being prepared for something you could not yet name. Those moments were not illusions. They were early signals. What is different now is that the signals have stopped hinting. They are confirming. This is not about hope anymore. Hope waits. This is about recognition. Recognition arrives when something finally matches what has been reserved. That match has happened. That is why this message feels steady instead of dramatic. Steady means locked in. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As this part closes, understand this clearly: nothing here is being taken away, reassigned, or redirected. What has been marked remains marked. What has been prepared remains prepared. The only thing happening now is the final narrowing of distance. Stay present. The moment you have been moving toward is closer than ever.